Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Friday. The weekend is upon us. And I know for all you weekend chasers that you are happy as hell today. So that makes me happy. Today, I wanted to talk about something that, a lot of people may not have a grasp of yet, but hopefully I can shed some light on uh, the topic, which is the quantum field, or quantum consciousness, or the divine consciousness. When I speak of this, what I mean is the 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 consciousness for me is the mindfulness of everything around you, and the awareness of everything around you, and all the awareness of all. And there is a universal consciousness, or a quantum consciousness, and it is just a field of energy that is all around us, that is in us, that is outside of us, that makes up everything we see. And as humans, we pull from the quantum field and we translate that energy into material objects. So there's a universal field as well as an individual field as humans. And as many of you know, a lot of people are totally unaware of the fact that there is anything outside of themselves as far as wisdom and knowledge. Our brains, we are taught to learn from books and from the internet and all these other sources that are man-made, but what we don't really understand yet, and people are waking up to realize that there is there's energy all around us, and we can pull from the quantum field by being conscious of the field. So what I mean by that is that when I speak of these things that I make my videos on, a lot of people ask me about channeling and ask me who I channel, or because a lot of people say they channel archangels, or beings from the past. And for me, what I set my intention in prayer to do is to be trusted by God to channel from the divine consciousness, universal wisdom and universal knowledge that'll help everybody become the best versions of themselves and have a deeper understanding of what it is to be a human being and what we are intended to do on this earth. Because I promise you, we are not intended to wake up for 60 years of our life, go to work, come home, make dinner, do chores, and then go to bed and repeat. That is the powers to be have created that system. So greed has got a hold of man, and that system has been set up so we can be controlled and be easily manipulated and told exactly what to think. Not a lot of people sit still with themselves. They run with the program. They go to their job, come home, go to kids' events, go to whatever, make dinner, go to bed, repeat, 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 program, repeat, program, repeat. Oh, nope, you just asked me to do something. I didn't plan that. I can't do that. We're losing our spontaneity and our ability to just go with the flow because we're so programmed. You see people, you ask somebody to do something that's not planned in their day, and you can almost see the malfunction within themselves. Where excuse, where's it at? Where's that? Oh yeah, I've got this, and this to do, or I'm doing this, and it's like you're lying to yourself. You're lying to me, and you're creating negative karma by doing so. And all you have to do is speak your truth. Say, I didn't really plan on that. That doesn't sound appealing to me because I'm programmed and I can't be spontaneous. But anyways, you see it, and when you sit still with yourself, the really what I've discovered in my experience is the only way that you're really able to tap into the quantum field or the divine consciousness is to sit still with yourself in meditation. And on an individual level, to tap into the divine consciousness and to tap into the quantum field of knowledge and wisdom, which is all around us. And, you on an individual level, you have to be aware of your energy flow through your body. We have 7 main chakras in our body, and to start to raise our consciousness, we need to be aware of the chakras and exactly how they work and how they are interrelated, and how being mindful and conscious of each and every one and their duties and how they work within your body, you start to connect them all, and you start to open up your channels through personal work with eating properly. There's a million things that go into it, but honestly, consciousness moves the energy. Even, I think, I'm still, the jury's still out for me on the whole material world intake, how much that really affects you if you have a strong conscious where you can, override eating bad with your consciousness. Yeah, I know it's bad for your physical body, but if you understand energy and how consciousness is the mover of energy, then you're limiting yourself to tell yourself that physical world things such as diet could block your stuff. But I could be wrong. I could be limiting myself by thinking that, and just my ego justifying my sweet tooth, but whatever. But anyways, as you start to become more aware of each chakra and they start to connect throughout, and you can connect all 7 and tap into the quantum field through your crown chakra. And what I do is I set my intent through prayer, asking to be that channel. So therefore, when I sit still and I'm done with prayer, and I get to a soul level, I start to receive those bits of information, and I start to channel energy that comes to me, and that is translated as the wisdom that I share with you guys. And you can really see this throughout history. Is you can see the quantum field, and these things come to more than one people at a time. You can see it through inventions. Is probably the easiest way to understand that it's not your idea. Everything that we know, that we have ever thought, that everything that is possible, which is infinite, is always available to you if you tune into it through the quantum field. And with the inventions, you see many times that this information comes to several individuals near the same time, because they're tapping into the quantum field and receiving that energetic message of, hey, this is a creation that you could create to help accelerate humanity and help evolve us as humans. So it's really cool. Do some research about some of the greatest inventions of our time, and you'll find that there are 2 or 3 or 4 people that have very similar inventions, and ends up only one person getting the credit for it because they patented it. And anyways, they go through the process first. But it's no coincidence that 4 people that have totally unrelated and don't talk have the same idea around the same time period. So a little bit of a deeper video about energy and receiving energy and tapping into energy. And man, there are 2 big, beautiful hawks sitting in the tree right across the street from me. Wow. Beautiful. So, what a beautiful day. This topic is infinite as the quantum field. So if you have questions, I kind of just scraped the ice on quantum consciousness and the divine consciousness. So if you have questions, feel free to message me and ask. I would love to talk to somebody, anybody about this stuff. And that's why I make these videos, because um, it's somewhat hard to understand. So there's not a lot of people that I am able to have these deep conversations with. So I just talk to my phone and hope you guys can relate, and hope that it can help somebody or guide somebody, or can confirm what other people have been thinking or bringing in from the quantum field. So I love you guys. I'm sending love and light and just pure happiness and joy to anyone watching this video. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Super excited for this weekend. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.